Morning, everyone. Today, we're going to present to you Odoo Community versus Odoo Enterprise in English version. I'm Edison, and I'm a channel account manager here in Odoo Asia Pacific. I'm currently situated here now in Hong Kong, and my role is to handle Odoo implementation partners across the region. Our agenda for today is a comparison of community and enterprise version, the perks of using Odoo Enterprise, what Odoo can bring to customers, frequently asked questions from our local customers, and of course, a Q&A session in the end. So I'm going to present now to you the comparison of community and enterprise version. Why is Odoo Community good for you? For those who are currently exploring Odoo, Odoo Community is free and easy to use. Also, it is open source or flexible for coding. Odoo Community is also available for self-hosted, or you can manage your own Odoo. We also call Odoo Community do-it-your-own or DIY Odoo. So Odoo Community is usually used for those trying out Odoo on their own, for testing, frequently used by developers also. For community, we have different versions for Windows, Ubuntu, and other operating systems. So as you can see here, Odoo Community has full functions for a limited applications only. The full functions for the applications include CRM, sales, website builder, and some others. However, if you wish to have the full functionality of Odoo across other apps, such as inventory, manufacturing, and employees, those are only limited functions due to Odoo Community is free. Also, you might look for other apps or modules, but they are not available at all in Odoo Community. The not available applications are Odoo Accounting and Odoo Studio. Again, these are only available in Odoo Enterprise. Also, we have some key features that are only available in Odoo Enterprise, which is the unlimited use of mailing. It is only available in Odoo Enterprise. Also, currently we are undergoing accounting localization for different countries, which is only available in Odoo Enterprise. Currently, in the region, we have localizations available for Singapore and Australia. Last but not the least, another is we have Odoo loyalty programs, and we have a growing number of customers looking to integrate or have the loyalty program available in their Odoo POS. This is only available in Odoo Enterprise. Aside from the three key features that I have shown you today, we also have a comprehensive list of versions and editions comparison, comparison of Odoo Community and Odoo Enterprise. Later, I will send you in the Q&A section the comprehensive list of the apps and modules differences. So as you can see here, Odoo Community would be suitable for testing, for startup phase. However, in long term, here's the catch. Odoo Community has no upgrades to a new version. Whatever version you download your community will be in that same version forever. Say you download V16, which is currently available. However, when you want to upgrade to V17 or V18 in the future, it is not available because there are no upgrades in Odoo Community. Next, is a lack of support and services when you need help. Because, as what I said earlier, Odoo Community is a DIY version of Odoo. You need to have the proper resources, proper development team, proper functional consultants, business analysts, and project managers to support your own Odoo. Last but not the least, there is a high maintenance for self hosting. Again, as discussed earlier, Odoo Community is only applicable if you would want to test or develop your own Odoo. Most of the time, it is currently used by developers and Odoo functional experts only. Also, these problems arise because it is very hard to scale up when your business grows and you still use Odoo Community. As you can see, we have already a new interface on Odoo version 16.3, and this is only available for our Odoo Enterprise customers. If you would want to subscribe to an Odoo Enterprise, you can start by having this fresh interface on your Odoo. However, if you are an existing Odoo Enterprise customer, you can reach out to your account manager so your account manager can help you upgrade to the latest version and latest interface available. Now, let's move on to the perks of using Odoo Enterprise. Uh, for the first one, we have version updates. We issue new updates for functions and interface on every version available. Uh, Based on what I showed you earlier, it is not a whole version jump. It's just like from 16 to 16.3. However, we release an upgrade already, and the upgrades are readily available. What more if you jump from 16.3 to 17 to 18? You don't need to worry about upgrades because Odoo gives it for free for enterprise customers. Next is we have full set of apps and functions. You can easily expand as you grow. No need to worry about limitations of adding new features. As you can see on this page, this is the typical progression or implementation phasing our customers usually get from Odoo Direct or from Odoo implementing partners. They usually start with sales and finance for phase 1, operations and marketing for phase 2, human resource, website, and others for phase 3 onwards. As you can see, you can download an array of a vast of 82 total native Odoo applications and use them as far as you want without any limits, and you can download it anytime. Also, for Odoo Enterprise, another perk is you can have flexibility of choosing which hosting options do you like. Do you like using Odoo SaaS or software as a service? Do you want to use self-hosting or your on-prem server provider? Or do you want to leverage the full use of our Odoo.sh cloud services to host your database? Later in the frequently asked questions, I will differentiate or discuss with you the difference between standard cloud hosting, self-hosting or on-prem, and last but not the least, the Odoo.sh cloud platform. Last is we have professional service and support. We offer free support for desk and billable project manager to work with you. You can also get Odoo Success Packs if you work with Odoo Direct, or even if you work with an Odoo implementing partner, which in case you can ask your dedicated account manager to give you a quotation for the Odoo Success Packs. Mind you that these Success Packs are like Odoo Solutions engineers on demand, and they will be paid through billable hours. So you can pay them, prepay them 4 hours, 25 hours, 50 hours, 100 hours, or 200 hours. In Odoo Enterprise pricing, we have our pricing all into one. As earlier discussed, we have an array of 82 native Odoo applications. So you can download it uh, regardless of how many users you want. So our charging will only be per user, and you can have access to all these 82 Odoo applications. Again, the access to these Odoo applications, to these 82 applications, are only available limitless or without any limitation to all our Odoo Enterprise customers. Okay, going back to the localizations I have just mentioned, we have available localization in Singapore and in Australia. For Singapore, we have GST settings, we have tax reports, we have e-invoicing, we have IRAS audit file. Again, these localizations, when it comes to accounting, are readily available in your Odoo Enterprise version. You can reach out to your Odoo account manager or your Odoo implementation partner to ask how you can deploy these implementations in your Odoo Enterprise. Also, another plus points is local Singapore customers or local Singapore companies can apply for ERP grant, namely the EDG and the PSG grants. We have a couple and a number of Odoo implementation partners in Singapore which specializes in grants, and better yet, reach out to your Odoo account manager to ask more about it. Moving forward for Australia, we have tax reports, we have PEPPOL updates, we have Asia Pay integration. For Australia customers, we have just finished a functional and technical webinar for Asia Pay integration and PEPPOL updates. Later, I'm going to share in the links below for the links for the webinars of this Asia Pay integration and PEPPOL updates for Australia alone. So these are the customers. First is, what is the differences between Odoo? For Odoo Online, this is currently used by our small customers which don't typically require access to the back end, access to coding, or access to integrate Odoo with any other software. Odoo Online is usually a out of the box Odoo. However, your Odoo with another software, use an API, use our connector, an integrator. Also, at the same time, if you want to do developments on your Odoo, you can leverage the odoo.sh. For our quotations for Odoo Online and odoo.sh, you can reach out to your dedicated account manager. Now, what is the difference between working with Odoo Direct or with a local partner? If you would want to stick with standard features of a quick start and out-of-the-box Odoo, you can contact Odoo directly. Again, Odoo directly focuses more on the small businesses, which doesn't have so much configuration, so much customizations or development. However, if you are a medium to enterprise customers, focus on growth, and you have customizations, integrations, and development requirements, you are better off to work with an Odoo implementation partner in your region. You can go to odoo.com and look for our partners that are available in your region to connect with you. We have available ready, silver, and gold partners who can help you with your implementation. Last is, can I use Odoo from mobile devices? It's a yes and a no. Yes, you can use Odoo from Android or iOS. You can download from Google Play or App Store and log in with the same credentials as you are using from your browser. However, it's a no because this is only available for Odoo Enterprise customers. I hope that I have enlightened you with some of our frequently asked questions from our customers. And now we proceed to the Q&A section, and I will be selecting a few questions from the audience of our live stream. Mhm. First is there any way to install Odoo Community and Enterprise manually, step by step? Thank you. Thank you for that question. You can check Odoo documentations available online. You can install Odoo Community and Enterprise manually, and you can maintain it on your own. However, this is not my recommended pathway because if you are an enterprise customer, if you have a business on your own, if you're running a real business, a real world business, I encourage you to use enterprise because Odoo is not plug and play, which means that it is very hard to configure and to master the installation and then the maintenance of it by yourself. So trust a professional and just leverage on the skill set of the implementation partners that we have. Next is if I want to create my own module, is there any API I can use or follow? Again, you can check the available documentations we have online. Just Google Odoo documentations, and then you can check the available documentations that we have. Yeah. Also, by the way, if you decide to join the partnership network, from time to time we have technical training, and you can have access to Odoo technical experts that can help you with working on your third-party applications. Next is, can I download the source code for Odoo Community? Thank you. Uh, the answer to this is I'm not sure because if you want to see the source code, you should get an Odoo Enterprise because an Odoo Enterprise gives you GitHub access to this. Next is mine to tell us where Odoo would host and keep our data. So if you go with Odoo Online, we have different server providers in Asia. Considering in Asia, we have in Taiwan, we have in Singapore. So you can check with your account manager what specific country are you asking from? Because right now we have audiences from Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand, and Australia, and other English speaking audiences in the region. It's each depends. I mean, your hosting provider depends if you're choosing online or odoo.sh. Next is there an available localization in New Zealand? Currently, it's on the roadmap, so it's in the works. Better to check with your account manager what's the progress of the localization in the region. Also, just to share with you, last year we have opened an office in Australia. So if you have time, better yet to visit our office in Australia if you're in the region. So you can visit our Australia office and directly ask our colleagues there what's the plans for for New Zealand localizations. What is the fees for the 100 and 200-hour package? Just Google Odoo Success Pack pricing, and you can see there the cost for the 100 and 200-hour package. Also, you can check with your account manager or with your Odoo implementation partner for the cost of the Success Pack hours. We're accepting more questions. If do we have more? Oh, last but not the least, I think we have one more. So, would our data from our hosting provider shared by other region. So I just have sent you the privacy policy link in the chat, in the live chat, and go check it. We have certifications for our Odoo hosting. We have SOC 2 Type 1. We have PCI DSS, and these are security certifications from our uh, server providers to ensure that we don't share data with other customers or with other server providers. Another question is, can we use a third party single sign on solution like Keycloak? Better yet, if you're wanting to integrate a third party solution like Keycloak, coordinate with your local implementation partner in the region, because Odoo in general is very open to accept any API as long as your third party solution is throwing in data to Odoo. But better yet, check with your local implementation partner, because they can help you integrating Keycloak with Odoo. I think this is the last question that I'm gonna answer. Can you advise the address of Odoo in Australia? I'm going to send it in our chat box below. So thank you so much for a very wonderful and engaging conversation and a webinar discussing the Odoo community versus Odoo enterprise differences. And again, you may contact me and reach out to me through edfo@odoo.com. And you may contact me anytime on my WhatsApp number as well. That's +852 5634 8300. Again, this has been Edison Fortuna, your channel account manager speaking, and have a good day. Bye.